Market Monday, coming to you about radon. There was a post in another group asking about radon, and some of you came to me with questions. So I figured, what a great Market Monday topic. So radon is a naturally occurring gas that is emitted from rocks in the soil. No big deal, right? Except that radon, when breathed in by humans for an extended period of time, has been found to cause lung cancer. So why do we care? Well, when your home is built, for many of you, they're having to dig into the soil to put the foundation of your house, whether it's a basement or a slab, but more commonly on basements. And when they do that, they are disturbing the rocks and the soil. And because of that, you do often get radon gases emitted into the lowest level of homes, especially if they're built into the rock. All right, so why do we care? Well, if you've got someone living in the lowest level of your home where that radon gas is being emitted into the foundation, if they're living there and they're there for extended periods of time, then you've got to worry that this gas could be causing lung cancer in those individuals. So what do you do about it? Well, not every home has radon, and homes that do, some of them will have lower than the EPA's recommended action level, which is at 4.0 PCL/I, a whole bunch of letters. But some people will have levels lower than that 4.0, and if so, the EPA doesn't recommend that you have to do anything. But some of you will have levels that are higher than that 4.0, and that's when we really are concerned with the levels. So how can you find out where you fall on the radon spectrum? Well, first of all, you can call your trusty home inspector. Hank, I'm looking at you. Home inspectors have a machine. They drop off for 48 to 72 hours, and that's going to spit out an average level of radon so you know if you have a problem. So home inspectors can test it for you. Home Depot also sells a little kit. I think it's like $10 to $15 where you can leave it in your home. And then I think you send it off for them to analyze and get back to you with the results. So that's an option. I also found out that UGA's extension office located in Jefferson sells radon testing kits as well. So you can do any number of those, find out what your radon level is, whether it's sending it in or a home inspector's machine that's going to spit out the value, and then you know where you fall on that spectrum. So then what do you do if you are above 4.0 and you're concerned about people living in that lowest level of your home? Well, really, it's not the end of the world. There are radon mitigation systems. It's really pretty simple. It's a fan pump unit that literally sucks in the air from around your foundation and then spits it out up above your roof line. So sometimes you'll see people on the outside of their home. There's like a white tube running up the side, spits out above the roof. That's probably a radon mitigation machine, handles that radon, and then you just have to check it every once in a while. Radon mitigation typically runs you about $1,500 to $2,000 depending. I've got the names of some great places if you do find you need a mitigation system. And really, as far as upkeep, you just need to test those levels every once in a while and make sure that mitigation system is working properly. Things of note. Most people say, oh, radon only exists in basements. Well, Georgia's high on that radon. I think it has to do with Stone Mountain and all the rocks in our ground. And so, yes, predominantly basement homes need to be the most concerned, but slab homes can also have radon as well. So it's worth testing just to find out. You would never want to put someone that you love in harm's way. But traditionally, basements do tend to have the highest levels of radon. But yeah, that's also something when you're buying a home, you can have your home inspector add in a radon test just so you know what you're getting into. A lot of times buyers will then ask sellers to install a mitigation system if the levels are found to be high. So if you have any questions, reach out. I'm happy to help.